students programming, you fulfill a vital role in sustaining WMWM. Each year as commencement draws near, the president encourages the graduating seniors to remember who and what they hold dear about the college, to return to us often, and to stay active and involved as alumni. I am proud to think of the many dedicated alums like you who take this message to heart. While student DJs often come and go, you have contributed quietly and consistently to WMWM. Your example of service to the radio station personifies the best that I hope for from our alumni. A quarter of a century of success at any task is quite an achievement. Such persistence takes patience, loyalty, passion, and selflessness. I am pleased to learn the radio station has provided you with a means to share your love of rhythm and blues music with a broad audience over so many years. I also understand that your accomplishments include featuring many local North Shore blues artists on your show, Juke Joint, maintaining the WMWM webpage, and serving as a cornerstone of radio station programming for a generation. On behalf of the college community, I commend you and thank you for your long years of dedicated service. To the listeners of WMWM, signed, Dr. Stanley P. Cahill, Executive Vice President, Salem State College.
All right, thank you. While we're here, next up, we have Jump Steady, who's going to introduce someone else.
There's some other people in this place.
Yes, there's someone else.
Yes.
How you doing, Bob?
Very good. Thank you for helping to keep the Juke Joint going.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure.
You and Peter and Lisa and all the others.
It's been a pleasure. You've been a role model, too.
Thank you.
I'd like you to know that. Without you, we wouldn't be where we are today.
Right. I appreciate that.
We're not done yet.
Yes.
We still have one more to go.
All right.
And I'd like to bring up to you the founder of R&B Radio in Boston in 1963. 1961, excuse me, Mr. Skippy White, and he has an award for you from the DJs.
All right, thank you. Skippy White here. All right, thanks.
All right, thanks,
Henri. Here's Skippy.
Bob, 25 long years, and that's a long time, a quarter of a century, to the day. May 12th.
March 12th. March 12th.
March 12th,
81.
1981.
Yes.
Now, the Juke Joint was started in May of 1988.
Yes.
So that's been 18 years that you've worked on the Juke Joint. Of course, you had people like Henri to help you and a lot of other folks. As a matter of fact, I remember 3 years ago when you called me up and asked me to come up and show me around the radio station, and we ended up doing our program with the Juke Joint here about 3 years ago, and we did that for a year or so, and I thank you. It was really great working with you.
Yeah, that's great. I love all the people that have helped out here over the years.
We have a little presentation from the DJs, as Henri said.
Okay.
I think it's a box of chocolates. I'm not sure. But we're going to find out because I want to present this to you.
Okay, I'll hold your microphone while you open it up. Thank you. Okay, we're back.
All right.
All right.
Here's a microphone for 25 years of service at WMWM.
All right.
Bob Nelson, congratulations.
This is the microphone. I feel so honored. I feel so honored to be here for 25 years and to get all these awards.
And it's a good thing to have a real microphone in your hand, too.
Yeah, this one works. I really appreciate it, Skippy. Thanks very much for making this presentation.
Very nice.
We've already got a picture of it here.
Hold that up and let
Thank you, Skippy. Skippy White, everyone.
All right.
I want to acknowledge there's some other blues DJs in here. I thought I saw Greg Sarni. Down the corner.
Yeah, Greg in a man about a
I thought I
horse.
saw him.
Greg Sarni's here.
And from WBOS, Holly Harris is
Yeah,
in
they
there.
should bring Holly Harris.
Station, WBOS Intermedia.
Hi, you guys. It's great to be here. It's wonderful, and congratulations, Bob. I've known you in many,
Yes.
lives, really, and 25 years is so big, man.
We
It's so
want
big.
to acknowledge one person up in heaven right now, Mae Kramer. I remember I used to listen to her show, and she put so much into the music, and she had a big 25th anniversary party at Harper's Ferry, if I remember right. And she's up in heaven now watching us, and so thank you, Mae.
May, I miss her so much. She was my child's godmother, one of my mentors, and one of my best friends. And I really got the blues going. I used to sit and listen to her in the parking lot of
GBHFM.
GBHFM, and it's just such a pleasure to be here. And I can officially say I now live on the North Shore, too.
Yes.
So I'm so happy to be here and WMWM does such a great community service, and Salem State is awesome. And
Yes.
recognizing Bob and all of you on the air and with the bands today is just such a good thing to do and keeping the blues alive. Thank you.
Thank you, Holly, from WBOS Blues on Sunday. Thank you.
Hey, thank you. Hey, Holly's on tonight from
9 to midnight.
I'll be on tonight, 92.9, 9
Yes.
to midnight, playing some good blues for you.
Thanks, Holly.
And we also have to, somewhere in the house, Greg Sarni,
Greg,
who is from WBRS, Brandeis University.
Where was Greg?
Greg,
I saw him.
where are you?
He's seeing a man about a horse. He'll be back.
And he also handles the Blues Trust.
And he does the big...
Yeah,
is that him right there? He does
Greg
Let's hear
Sarni?
Greg Sarni. He's walking in the room right now. He
Yeah, hey, Greg.
festival every year.
Yeah, there we go.
Greg Sarni, your chance to be on another 91. Oh, no, that's right. BRS is not a 91.7 anymore.
100.1.
100.1 WBRS.
I'm just back from the bathroom, but I did wash my hands, so everyone at home doesn't have to worry about it at all.
You know, I was playing that CD when you were given the award to what was it, the B part of blues that had you were given the award to Tony the Watch, and I played that earlier. So we already heard Greg Sarni. Yep, that's
I
it.
think Tony might even be in Europe these.
She's all over the place, but she was a DJ for us for a couple months, and then she got to be so popular. There was no way she could continue. But you are dedicated to that festival every year. That's great.
Yeah, well, we've got our dates again this year. All we've got to do is fill in the blanks, like blank checks, and get the money for that. And it's well worth it for the blues to keep it accessible to people who have it free.
Well, I don't know. Doug was doing something, but I'm glad you're here. We just heard from Holly. I'm glad you're here to help me celebrate.
Yeah, I saw Holly, the first person I saw on the way in.
Yeah.
A former neighbor, but I believe she's up here in Salem now.
Yes, she's in Salem.
Uh-oh.
And she's waving right now.
The balance of power has
She's
shifted
on a
from Bellows to
50,000
Salem.
Yes. Go right ahead.
You can say as many things as you want.
I want to say, the other night, I went to a little place right down the street here called Nona's Cafe, that many of you who live in Salem know about. And a wonderful little band played named Karma. Middle school kids from the Collins Middle School, and Drew Hammond and all of his friends. And if you hear Karma, they're only 13, 14 years old. Go out and check them out. Got to keep the next generation going.
All right.
Future is strong.
Yep.
So congratulations to you, my friend. I shouldn't have to say this.
Thank you, Greg. 25 years.
Wow.
Mostly blues, too.
So you started when you were 3?
No, I don't think so. No, I'm 44 now, as a matter of fact. As I've said before, I'm the same age as Roger Clemens, but I make a little less money, so.
You know, the years start off slow, but they seem to pick up momentum as you go along, I think.
Right.
Sounds like a blues song, maybe.
Something
Is there a blues song in there?
I don't know. But it's just been fun. I love doing this show, and I'm glad you were able to come down.
Yeah, you know, Henri told me, you know, get off the couch, come on down, and say hi to, you know, a fellow devotee of the music.
Yep.
And, you know, you've been dedicated to it for so long that...
You gave me an excuse to stay here. By starting the juke joint, that was a good reason for me to stay, keep it going, so.
Yeah, I actually started out commercial radio and got sick and tired of them telling me exactly what to play. And so
yeah, that's good. We have some freedom here, and it's just great to be able to expose the music.
Yeah.
The bands we've had earlier, the bands we have coming up, I mean, that's an example of the great music that's out there. So go out to the clubs and support the blues, and to the festivals, of course.
Exactly. So where do we go from here, Bob? You've got plaques.
I've got plaques and cakes and all sorts of stuff. So.
A microphone made out of gold that doesn't work, but
This
one that does work
yes.
is made out of black. And so tell us a little bit about more of what we got going on. We got the soul band.
There's going to be another band coming up. I do want to acknowledge, I have my brother Rick, my sister-in-law Shirley, and my sister Barbara are in the room. And thank you for showing up. There they are.
Hey, family.
Also, my brother Don called from England. My father called from Cape Cod. And my brother Tom called from Cape Cod. So the whole family is checking in. You're going to be interviewed, I'm afraid. This is done, by the way, Barbara.
Hello. Well, do you want to say anything?
Not really.
You didn't think you were going to be on the radio.
And how about your brother,
Rick Nelson.
Well, you can tell he gets his good looks from me.
My sister-in-law, she's shying away
I'm a bit
here.
overwhelmed because usually when we get to see him, it's in family gatherings. And
Yeah.
it's usually never
This is my family,
just
too.
verbose. So,
Well, I tell you, this is one of the happiest days of my life.
And then your sister is running away?
No, my sister-in-law.
Oh, sister-in-law. You better come over here.
Oh, my niece Julia called to thank me and to wish me happy.